Escape from the mud. There's dirt on my hands. Strong like a tree. There's roots where I stand.
We're here to discuss
I've
Hocus
been
Pocus.
running from the
Those.
law.
More wookier than ever. Hit the cauldron.
Douche.
I am a good zombie. That man to my left or right is inverted. If I point this way, it goes this way. So give it up for your favorite homie. Give it up for
Base.
Oh! Super Saiyan base.
Oh no.
Bust my head. Bust my head. And also give it up for a world-renowned Star Fox player, the Hickatus Puckatus Those.
Hickatus Pickatus.
The
Yo.
Hitman. Oh, hell yeah. Cousin Neil's taking a little sleepy time. He'll be back next week with the review of his favorite movie, which I dread. Hellraiser. The original.
Hellraiser.
Oh.
Hellraiser. And Hellraiser 2022. The one that's coming on Hulu on Friday, which I'm more afraid of. It's a new technology.
Never fear.
Before we get into it, guys, what are the pros of this movie that you found amusing? Starting with Hitman.
Hitman.
Uh-oh.
The movie.
There you go.
Hey, I like how they brought what they your Billy Butcher. He was my favorite part of the movie.
You're right, pricing the voice.
He got his redemption arc.
There you go.
And he got to clear his good name and say, you know what? I never smashed. Nope.
It was a pass.
It was only me and the hot one.
It was like that song. It wasn't me.
Nope.
But it got you in the corner. It wasn't me. But it got you on camera. It wasn't me. How could I forget that I gave her a key? How does it go? Throw me out, guys. Shaggy.
Oh, it wasn't me.
It wasn't me.
I don't know. The overarching story was kind of cool too. There was a little more intrigue to it.
How about you, Base? What was your?
Yeah, I enjoyed the story. You know how they actually like intertwined all together, and how they full circle 180. You know, on it. It's pretty cool.
For me, is Disney, man. They always have to bust the Thanos on us. You know, we got to make them, instead of hate Thanos, we love Thanos. They're like, you know what, motherfucker, I think you're good.
Nah, not really, bro.
So
not this one.
We're here with the witches.
I thought Thanos was more relatable than.
You just felt bad for him.
What are you talking about? You're not a 16-year-old learning witch powers?
No, I thought Thanos was like. I still believe in Thanos' cause, man.
Thanos was right. 2020.
2022. The
Hey,
woke movement.
look, give it like 1,000 years and be the same thing over again. You just got to keep snapping.
Just keep snapping, yeah.
Well, we got like 2 references
Make
of
more
that
planets.
He was looking out for our greater good, man.
Come on, bust your head.
Thanos was busting heads, bro. He was snapping heads.
If you want more in our Marvel corner, check out the videos below. Right here. Thanos was right.
All right.
Shall we get into this Oogie Boogie? Escarioso?
Do the Oogie Boogie. Bust my brain. Bust my
brain. How does this start? All right, guys, here we go. So one thing I liked about this too, when the Disney Castle intro happens, just like in the other ones, they're like, I wonder what they're gonna do to this one, and surely they didn't disappoint. So the castle starts so magical with the sound like, "Once you wish upon a star, does it matter?" Then went dark and then thunderstorm and like, oh my god! And it transitions right into the movie. That was pretty cool. What do you guys think about that?
Oh, scary, bro.
It was right into the ocean, the little lake. You know, that's where Finding Nemo was there, and all the sea creatures.
Nemo.
You get the little mermaids and stuff throwing her party.
I
And
like
there's
how they
no
get.
bathroom on that
Oh
side.
my goodness.
I was gonna say I like how they're getting creative with that, because it gets boring, seeing the same thing, kind of like the Pixar thing. It's
Exactly.
like same thing over and over, but I like how they're changing things around. Pretty
Yeah,
cool.
we don't got nobody jumping on a ball, getting an eye. So
Yeah. Have you seen the point of view of that? The POV video of the lamp, from the eye's point of view, and you see the lamp heading towards them like a scary horror flick.
and it's just
Smashes
jumping
him.
on her.
Yeah, like he's just kind of like nervous.
Ah.
He's nervous, and then he's like seeing him, like just waddling over,
Oh
kind of
my
scary.
goodness.
It's
I
That's
did
scary,
not
all
man.
know. I haven't seen
eye.
that one.
Yeah.
The whole CNI. Give it up for Eric Draven.
Eric Draven, rest in peace,
Scar.
homie.
So guys, we're all over the place. So we see the crow carrying a soul through the ocean. We get that phone and
Speaking
a
of the
flying.
crow,
There he is. Flames on his back. The hot rod crow. So he's doing a little flyby, like in the water. We're like, oh, that's pretty cool. And then he goes Salem, 1653. Man, they love to go old school, don't they? They like going even further.
Time machine.
Going in the way back machine, way back. Saying way back, not way back. Relax. What do we see? We see a teenage Winnie the Pooh, pushing everybody before they make their horror debut on Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey.
blood and honey.
Blood and Honey. Isn't that
Man, if they don't have the
Mariah
scene where
Carey
Eric is
song?
eating,
What happened?
if they don't have a scene where Eeyore eat, and he's like, help,
Uh-oh.
because he's like, oh bother.
You're cutting up. You sound like
It's
the
censored.
RoboCop.
Food. We got censored.
You
Artedito.
Yeah.
Artedito estamos.
gotta get that Wi-Fi up.
Uh-oh, guys. And then
That's Papa Mouse, I guess.
there you're trying to cut us out. So we see teenage Winnie pushing everybody out the way. On my way. She's just stomping through everybody. And then she opens her door. The other two sisters are like, happy birthday. She's like, I am so pissed off. Like, never mind. Let's put it away. Like, we got this cool jello that we made with goat's blood and milk and whatnot. And she's like, I don't want to eat. I'm so angry. They wanted me to marry this dude, and I didn't want to marry this dude. He's like, oh, how about your gift? Okay, good. Let me see my gift. And she opens the box. What is it? Fucking. This is part 2 of arachnophobia.
It's spiders.
It's the biggest spider ever. Anyways, after the biggest spiders revealed, I almost shit my pants. They were knocking on the door like, I know you're in there, Winifred. We
That's
just
like
saw
the
you
one of my
5 minutes.
That was the HOA, bro. Knocking on his door. Hey. La renta.
It's the census, bro. They're like, can we spare a moment of your time?
It was a landlord, bro. The landlord.
Pretend that we're not here. We're not here. Like, oh, you idiot. And she opens the door. She's like, hello? She's like, yeah. Are you come here to reconsider marrying John Pritchard? Isn't that the guy from Rainbow Six? The Netflix
Rainbow
show?
Six?
I mean, not the Netflix, Amazon show.
I don't remember.
He's like a trained SEAL or
It's Tom
CIA
Clancy.
agent.
Tom Clancy.
Tom Clancy.
Jack
Yeah,
Ryan.
yeah. Oh, there you go.
Jack Ryan. Neil Team 6.
I thought it was John Pritchard. I'm like, wait a second, that name sounds familiar. She goes with the lasers and everything. So anyway, so he didn't want to marry Splinter Cell, and she's like, I'm not trying to marry this guy. She's like, and the guy's like, man, not to say anything, but you're kind of ugly, girl. She's like, I don't want to marry. If I'm gonna marry someone, it's gonna be Billy Butcherson. She's like, me? Why? We're soulmates. Like, since when? Since you gave me a peck in my tooth. She's like, it was just one kiss. That motherfucker. So yeah, so Of course, she denies it, and everyone's like, "Oh my gosh! Like, and you're being a rude. We're gonna take your sisters away." And she's like, "No, we're not gonna take my sisters away." So what happens? Spider-Man jumps on his arm. He's like, "Oh my god, the 8-legged demon is on me!" But it's
Some
crazy how
foreshadowing.
it's crazy how that the preacher guy is like, oh, high and mighty, and everybody's just like, like gather around him, like whatever he says goes.
He's
Type
the
of thing.
president, bro. He's like the monarch. That's what he is,
Shh. I was
essentially.
like, damn. And it's funny, one of the girls says, "That's no way to talk to a man." I was like, damn right. And I'm playing. I was like, damn, man, these people are twisted. So of course, then the girls are like, "Let's go run to the Forbidden Woods where nobody could go because it's forbidden."
It is forbidden.
And then they run to the Forbidden Woods. We see one. Oh my God, he gets abducted.
He tripped.
I hope he's okay.
Well, going into the forest of the unknown. He's going to the forest right now.
Uh-oh. He's going to retrieve the secret stone.
We haven't told
Philosopher's
him
Stone.
what the forest is all about, though.
Ooh.
But go on.
So in the woods, we hear the song, "Come little children, the time comes again," something remix.
She had the boombox and everything. Just
She's like,
I
"Come
like
little kid."
butts and I cannot lie. No.
Sarah's like, "That's my song." She started waving her hands. She's so happy. She starts
Yeah.
twerking. She's like, "Sarah, get over here."
The twerks.
So she started twerking. They pulled her by the ear, like, "But Winnie, that's my song."
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, we see the crow
Wait,
turn.
she was enticing Sarah, right?
She's
If
the
I
only one who
remember.
fell. She's the only
Sarah-
one who fell
Yes.
enticed.
Yeah, Sarah fell into it, which is funny because she always takes pleasure over
I know,
everything.
doing that shit too.
Yeah, she's like twerking. Like, oh yeah.
She's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna make everybody else twerk now."
I'm gonna leave the door open.
So the crow, Eric Draven, rolls up, you know, and then Hocus Pocus will be right back. There we go. So guys, so he's twerking in, and then all of a sudden the crow comes with all full face paint and everything, and it evolves into a mother witch.
The mother witch. The mother witch.
You mother witcher.
Yeah.
She's like, "Who are you?" And then she goes, "Give me some of that line now."
Yeah.
Got some of that yayo on you?
It was the equivalent. The kids were equivalent to yayo to her.
She like, give me some of that. She's like, child, look a little thirsty. But it's funny how they, Mary and Winnie trying to stop her, and then she just did like her pose, and she stopped, and she's like, "Look a little thirsty." He's like, "No."
Yeah. Oh yeah.
They knocked the vial. Yeah, they're trying to knock the vial. Imagine.
What did the vial do though? What is the vial like? I never understood.
The vial was that old school potion that she fed the Emily Blunt or whatever her name was.
Oh, and they pretty much like
she wanted to do that to Sarah. Yeah, she wanted to do the same
sleep,
thing,
right, or something like that.
Like it makes her soul like able to suck it out. Like,
oh yeah. The prep time. Yeah.
So she's like, "Here, like you look like you could use some of this."
Yeah, you look thirsty.
So she knocks the vial down. She's like, "Boy, you wretched witch!" And then she goes to Winnie. She's like, "Oh, though you stank.
You stank like something I know."
She's like, "Is that me?"
She's like checking herself.
Nah,
Fuck.
It's you because you have a temper. I do not have a temper. Yeah, you do have a temper.
Way to call her out, you know? She eats kids. She has a temper. And looks at her like she's under her. Like, temper? The heck?
Temper me? You witch?
Yeah.
And then, of course, she calls book. So the book comes with the eyeball. The Evil Dead book comes.
The Evil Dead book, yeah.
And she's licking everything.
The all-seeing book.
And then the book goes to Winnie. It's like, "The book has chosen you." And she's like, "Oh, what is that?" She's looking at the spells, and they found like the all-powerful, foreshadowing.
Yeah.
All foreshadowing.
Foreshadow.
Foreshadow.
Spoilers ahead. Foreshadowing.
You're gonna bust your head. Bust your head.
Bust your brain. Bust your brain.
Let me do bust your brain. So Buster Brain's gonna be running around. Oh my god, dude.
So yeah, Scarlet, the book of Scarlet Witch chose her.
So Mr. Busterhead, the mom says never never do that spell. She's like, why? He's like, bitch, because I say so. I'm like, okay, I guess you said so. I won't
Straight
say.
up.
I won't do it.
You can do any spell in the
Oh
book.
man, the
except
hot
that.
fairy god witch.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Did a lot more of
exactly.
her.
I
And
let
she
her
made that
eat
move. My
me.
God.
She was
You
the
could tell
crow
what spell she
incarnate.
was blasting when she got her magics. Expelliarmus. Sheesh.
So after that, and of course they go back with the spell book and they're like, let the preacher's house on fire. So they burn the teacher and then she lashes. And then into the future we go.
Did you see the little alarm they had? You know, the little freaking bell.
And it's running right after it's outside his house. How
Fire!
convenient, huh? Like ling 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 ling.
Fire!
It's the
Everybody in the
eight-legged
community, bring your
demon.
buckets. You know, that's what that means. Bring your
Everybody
buckets
has
of
their
water.
piss buckets, fool,
Yeah.
underneath their bed, like piss bucket.
Yeah.
Hey, that's
That's
pretty
crazy.
efficient. You got to give them that.
They just have a bucket on standby for fire, just in case.
Then the
it's kinda
Reverend's
crazy.
house is probably splashed into his bedroom window. Everything smelled like pee.
That's
In
It's like
the
the witch
future,
equivalent of the
effective.
bag of dog poop.
Oh god, feces.
Put it out, put it out. I feel like he was too over dramatic. That thing turned me off. I'm like, oh my god.
Did you see
that.
how
Really?
big
You
of a
don't think
fire that was?
There are people of really that. It's just especially
Did you see
religious.
the
My guy was
size?
clutching his pearls.
Yeah, his has a bigger ass size. What was it, man?
Oh no,
Oh no.
Do you
got
think people
AT&T
really are like
failure.
that?
Oh, there we go.
the dramatic people.
I feliz so. Feliz so.
Clutching their pearls.
Ah. To the future we go. We meet ex-lovers. The tension is high. They're walking by. He's like, oh my, here she comes. Here she comes. I was like, what the fuck? She's like, oh, what are you guys doing tonight? Nothing. What are you doing tonight? I'm trying to get it together, I guess. He goes, happy birthday, I guess. And she goes, I guess I'll see you later. It's like, maybe not. And she walks away. I was like, did we miss something here? It's like that awkward guess, right? Isn't that the awkward tension you get after you see an ex or something that you break up?
A little bit awkward.
It was that sexual tension was up in the air or something. And she's like, oh, she would have
That's what
said
happens when
hi after.
You're a
I'll see you at the
16-year-old
movies
witch.
tonight.
Just,
So she's like, oh, you would think she would have said happy birthday or something, like, or she wanted to hang out after 4 months before. I'm like, okay. So we meet, I guess one of her name is Becca, the one was Cassie, and the other one was Izzy. Izzy Wright,
The main cast.
the main cast. And it's funny how everybody knows that they
new
were
coven.
witching around. That they were witching around, that they've been close friends forever, and like we were supposed to know. They're like, oh, you guys are gonna go out there to the woods, or are you gonna hang out again and do witch stuff? Like, I know you used to do it before when
well, I
you
mean,
were 5
everyone
years
knows
old, but
that
we're not.
because time to live in Salem is if they want to be witches. Like, and then something like 6,000 residents identify as witches there. Like, I don't know where you would like identify yourself as a witch, but wherever you do that, they like sign on.
They're like, it's Salem.
Like, yeah,
Dude,
Yeah,
we're in
it
LA,
is.
and half the population is here are bitches. I mean, witches. I
Yes.
apologize. Sorry.
no,
A little high in my.
they're La Lloronas. They're
There
it's
you
like
go.
on their ID, right? Which
They're just here. They like to eat a lot of sandwiches. There's nothing wrong with that. Enjoy your witchery. Anyways, moving on.
What? I'm gone, bro. I was not present for this right now.
Basis excluded from our conversation.
That was
Put our your witch email down below, and we get a contact with you, and we do a personal 1-to-1
yeah, that was some serious
interview.
gourmet shit right there.
Hey, we gotta bust their brains, bro.
Go on.
All right, bro. Anyways, then after that, we see the mayor, the descendant of the old mayor of what's his name? Jackfruit.
Buster Bluth.
Buster Bluth. Tom Clancy.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
after that, like, oh, are you gonna go to the magic shop? It's like, yeah, you're gonna go. Yeah, let's go. Like, can you hand these flyers out? And then we meet Gilbert the Great, aka the one who remains. You didn't look like him, like Kang.
Jonathan Majors, I guess.
Kang?
They were like Kang.
No, it wasn't Jonathan.
I was gonna say that wasn't
I
Kang.
can see that though.
The heck?
So Kang had the book tied up.
Wait. Kang runs a shop, all right? And he just doesn't have the book tied up. He runs a shop in the movie.
Uh-oh.
He's dedicated to the witches, man. Get it right.
I apologize. He has his backstory. Then he gets so defensive when someone's like, yeah. Like, hey, let me finish, okay? Don't interrupt me again, babe. So let me finish.
Wait. We gotta also realize that he's in the witch's house, right? In the old house.
Yeah. He
He
was.
set up shop there. Man,
He set up shop on the old house. Yeah.
You're pretty sure that should have been up for sale or something, or somebody owned it.
Well, of course he owns it now.
Yeah, like shop probably roll up there and move in. Not
I mean, it was a museum before that in the 90s.
they keep adding it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but didn't that girl's Allison's mom owned it, or the dad owned it?
Yeah, but they're probably seniors by now. I mean,
Yeah,
They sold it off.
they sold it
yeah,
to
they
Gilbert.
weren't using it.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway, so he's over there. It's like story time with Gilbert the Grey. You shall not pass. So he's telling the story. See a recap of part 1, just in case you don't know what's going on for part 2. You know, you don't have to see part 1. He just fills in the blank for you.
That was me.
So we see wannabe Binks jump on the book glass cover where he goes cling.
It really was just like a normal cat too. It's like it was not scarred or anything. It was just a cat.
Yeah. That's a.
Like,
Like, ooh, it was like, ooh, what is that? It's like, oh, it's my cat.
yeah, who's that? Whose soul is turned into a cat?
It's
like, now we turned some cobwebs into one.
And it's just cobwebs and rats. And then so they show the book tied up. You know, it's like, oh, where you have the book for someone stealing it? No, it's for the book not to get out.
For the safety of the book.
Necronomicon is really into Shibari.
Uh-oh.
He's like,
I was gonna say, he can't open the book without the book's permission, or can he just? No, huh?
He's got to blink the safety word.
I guess I have to choose the people, man.
Tear it into me, you say.
It's not like the Doctor Strange book, you know.
Oh, there you go. So after that, of course, he does the show, and the little kid's like, "What's a virgin?" Somebody that hasn't lit up a candle yet. Okay. It's like, so
I had that all wrong.
So the witches are gone, right? And then she shows the candle that's already been melted, you know. And the kid's like, oh, okay, we're safe. And he pops up with another one that's a fake one. And he's like, oh, my God, we're all going to die. And he runs away. I'm like, go check on that kid. He probably committed suicide. A little dark there. But, yeah. So, yeah, everybody leaves. The show's over. And that's when Becca and Izzy show up. And he's like, hey, what's up, dog? He's like, hey, somebody's birthday. So he has the flyers.
All the teenage girls' birthdays.
It's kind of wrong, yeah.
All right.
So she puts a lot of. So Gilbert the Great has a lot of, like, a little goodie bag for her. Like, here's some candles. Here's some yerba buena. Here's some essence.
He had it ready for her, man. That's creepy.
Here's some nopales. Here's some.
Yeah,
there's some little good
the birthday I can forgive because it's Halloween. Like, how many birthdays are actually on Halloween, but yeah, having
Hey,
like
my
a
son's
care
birthday
package
is
and
on
stuff.
Halloween.
Oh,
That's sweet.
lucky.
My son's birthday's on Halloween, man.
Oh, that's cool.
So you have to buy a cake, huh? You just
Don't
like
worry,
melt
we'll
some
edit it
cake.
out.
Yeah.
So yeah, so they give her the candy, the whole bag, and they're like, okay, cool, thank you. Like, have fun on your witchery. It's like, so they walk away. And then in the corner, you didn't see it. It's a quick thing. He goes, I got you now, motherfuckers. No,
The
that's what
trickery.
that's the
The
extended cut.
first black flame candle, they scraped the fat off of a hanged man. And that's what they said in the first movie. It was like they
Yeah.
took the fat off of a hanged criminal. And
Nasty.
so, like, did Gilbert also do that?
You hang the fat man.
Jeffrey
Yeah.
Dahmer. Dahmer.
He
Oh my
must.
goodness. And then, so they make it to the woods. They light a candle, right? And they say the words of, "Oh, covenant." I don't want to say nothing. No, the lights are off over here. Oh, the covenant, whatever, of the witches, please protect us. And all of a sudden, the flame starts sparkle like 4th of July. Bam, 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 bam. Like, oh my God, put it out. It's going to catch a fire. So they throw water on it. It turns off. And then I go, damn, Gilbert, you almost caused a forest fire. And guess what happened? The black flame lights up.
Ooh.
And she's like, holy shit. All of a sudden, you hear like earthquake. There was like red lines, it parted 3 ways.
It's creepy music. And they're like, why is everything so quiet?
And then the thunder park started like thundery. And there's like, uh-oh, what is that? And it went dark. I was like, who turned off the moon? And it's just Vegeta in the background stomping around like an Ozaru. No, I'm playing. Sorry.
Which one of you virgins lit this damn candle? In the first one, it was just like a little poof of smoke, and they're like, and for this one, it's like, no! Like,
That was a whole hysterical performance, bro.
Yeah. It went all out.
And then like they were dead for so long, they were like, oh, once the case if we do get brought back, let's do this Broadway show really quick.
Yeah, right before.
We are the witches are back. Oh, I love that song actually. It was pretty catchy.
It's on the playlist.
Yeah, mine's too.
Jim. Who are they performing for?
You. So they're running away. They're like, oh, this looks so badass. Like, I can't stop watching them. Like,
it's gonna be a banger.
They're practicing and everything, the spinning, the choreography. They're like, get it down. My booty sounds on the ground and the guy. They're like, whoa, that's the extended cart. You gotta bust some brains, bro. I'm making sure. Gotta bust some brains. Oh my goodness. So what happens after that, guys? They got chased by the Sanderson system. I'm surprised for their own age or hips or anything don't pop out of location. Or they're like Goku, like.
Hey, I'm gonna admit this. They actually look pretty good for their ages.
Dude, one lost a lot of weight, man.
They kept their shapes, man. They really did. Oh, Mary actually lost weight.
Mary lost weight, dude. I was like, oh shit, Mary.
Besides that, yeah, they look great. Like,
to ride the 2 Roombas, because Roombas only have like a 10-pound weight capacity. But like, they looked a lot younger in the beginning. I don't know what you're talking about.
We're not there yet, but come back there.
Jesus, fat shaming over here.
They looked a lot younger in the beginning. I'm just saying. They looked a lot older all of a sudden to me. I was like, hey, you were just 16.
Everybody looks younger in a funny mirror.
Maybe they were really sacrificing kids' souls.
Yeah, they did.
Because they're like method actors.
No, yeah.
Man, we're gonna get chased with pitchforks after this review drops.
Yeah.
Anyways, Weenie calls for the book. She goes, oh no, he has forsaken me. He's not here. Where could it go? Mary, help me find it. It's like, if my memory serves me incorrectly, we were in our cottage and we got tricked by that teenager with the lights. No more trickery by teenagers. The first teenager we see, we kill. So like, look, Weenie, and then they point at the Becca and Izzy, and they're like, "Oh no, we're not teenagers. We're actually 40." Like what? 40? Oh yeah, we've been dousing in children's souls. So they're like, okay, we got to make the potions. Like, you know what? You don't even have to make it anymore. You could go buy it. It's like, where? Walgreens.
Walgreens.
From Victor in the alley behind Walgreens.
That's crazy how the woods are just there. Like Walgreens is right down the street. Just make a right.
You know, product placement. They must have paid a lot of bucks.
Man, see, this is where they messed up, though. They could have just gone to the lab and got some stem cells, and they wouldn't be wrong.
Oh, my goodness. Hot topic, hot button. Sheesh.
Oh
just get it right off the freaking Bentonville cord if you're not at it.
I'm sorry, Zuck. I know you look a lot young for your age. All right.
We're actually diving down the rabbit hole on this one. It's true, man. It's true.
I'll give you all right, viewers. All right, viewers out there. If you guess our ages correctly, I'll give you something. So
wait, hold on. Let me shave.
If you guess our correct age, well, I'll send you a gift card.
You got to cut me in half and cut the rings.
All right,
Uh-oh.
Look at that.
That's perfection, bro.
How old am I?
There it is. The challenge has been dropped. Guess our age correctly, and then you get something from us. Like I said, a gift card.
Give him a hint at least.
No.
What all the 90s shit we talk about? There's your hint.
And not just us. Not just us. You have to include Cousin Neil too. So
yeah, has anyone even seen his face? He's the man behind the mirror. You gotta really throw it back for that one.
Cousin Neil.
So if you guess all four of us ages, I'll give you a gift card of your choice. Not the amount, just your choice.
No, it's total the cumulative number.
Yeah, added. Yeah.
Oh fuck, the ordered number? That's what you guys want?
All our ages added together. They gotta guess it.
You have to guess our all combined ages to win the gift card. There you go. The gauntlet has been dropped. So best of luck.
Best of luck,
we all got back problems, so we're not picking it back up.
Yep.
So best of luck of you guys again. If you guess our combined ages, you win a gift card. Good luck. Comment below. All right.
Game Boys were popular during my days.
Oh my goodness.
No.
So diaper rash.
Oh, the good times. Heck yeah. Back to Walgreens.
Back to Walgreens. So you see Becca and Izzy are getting in front of them, like, yeah, you could buy them at right here at Walgreens. So they're like, it's funny. She walks in, right? Becca and Izzy walked in first, like, oh, Winnie, the door opened for her by herself.
Yeah,
so she must be a powerful wizard. Yeah. Let
me get into this though. Like most of this stuff did this stuff back the first time they didn't even care. They were just like, oh, asphalt. Wow, it's a black river. That's terrible. They didn't care about the rest of this technology. They're like, we're gonna ride vacuums. That's fine. Like
they didn't question it, right?
That's a lot more mind blowing than 30.
That's
and now
true.
they're like, holy shit, indoor plumbing. Like, I'll never get tired of that bit. I just thought it was really funny that like they didn't touch it at all the first time around, really.
Very funny.
But I always love the like time traveler getting their mind blown bit, you know.
Yeah, they had flushing toilets back in the first movie, so like.
Oh, that's right. I should have called it. Just send that in
major plot hole.
She could have been walking in. She's like, Winnie, what is this? And she's like in the water.
Yeah. Oh, gee.
To turn on the shower. Like, what is this? But they have sprinklers. So, anyways, we're digging a hole into. We're tearing
We're
this shit
correcting
apart.
the script a little bit.
We're tearing this shit apart. That's what we do. We're the watchers. We fucking watch and destroy things.
We watch and discriminate.
Annihilate.
And,
Back on the floor.
So we have we have Mary, Sarah, and Winnie with Becca and Izzy. They're like, where's these cream? I mean, and potions. And they're like, oh, yeah, look for anything that says youth. You should look for the number 4. And they're like 4. Sarah's like, no, you idiot! Like right there on the sign. So they're walking down the aisle, like this down the aisle 4. It's like, okay, Becca, this is a time to escape. And all of a sudden she turns around. Mary's like, hi. Like, oh shit, where you guys going? No, we decided to give you your space. Like, oh no, I don't like space. Let's give me a little closer. Let's bring a little closer.
Tasty.
Oh my gosh. She's like, let's bring a little taste. Let's bring it closer. She's like, okay, like just in case I have to eat you.
You
smell
smell good.
She's like, soup's up. But the thing is, like, she didn't hint it because she has a smelling power, right?
That's what I'm saying. She got that Wolverine smell still.
Yeah. What I'm saying is, like,
I smell trouble.
She didn't smell that witch in Becca. A spoiler alert. Because the grandmother did on Winnie the Pooh. Just saying. Right?
Huh?
She didn't smell it on her. Like, she smelled different from other people, right?
She
Type of thing.
Smell her attitude.
She didn't smell her. Your period hasn't dropped yet. You're so good.
Yeah, because it hadn't really manifested until like a couple hours later.
After this drop,
She
right?
wasn't so cunning until after.
So they're in the aisles and they're like on taking the car. They're kind of like, look, what is that? I forgot the name.
A bunch of souls.
Little souls in here. They start drinking the cream. So I was like, oh my god, Winnie, look, a face of a child. She's like, what does it taste like? Cherries.
Should we tell him? No.
That was hilarious. And then she's like, I'm pretty sure they're having fun with that. You know, I feel like it was yogurt they were drinking or something.
Honestly, they could have turned out to be, normal citizens had they just pointed them in the right way. Baskin Robbins, tacos. You know
what?
It would have been all right for them. It would have been all right.
Not so bad. It's actually pretty good. Public transportation? Who needs a broom? We're good. They got Teslas driving them around. You can see them a little. Anyways.
Yeah.
What magic is this? Sorcery. I would love to see that. Oh my goodness, you could go so much way with those. But
that's why I'm saying that bit. It's so interesting.
You can have so much fun with that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, well, we'll see.
What is this? Taco truck. What's a taco truck? Oh my god, food coming out of this?
Exactly.
Oh my god, and they're wearing sombreros instead of witch hats. It writes itself. Winnie, where's my sombrero?
All I'm saying is that they're just one step away from being normal citizens. That's it, man. Like they did a very bad job. And then
they go like, oh, like who? Why are they dressed as us? Oh, because they worship you guys like we do. It's like, oh, followers. And they're like, can we take a picture? And then they take a picture. Of course, they have the beauty filter that I'm using right now. And then they're like, oh, look at us. We look glorious and beautiful. It's working. So they go back to drink more. And then they're like, Winnie, what is that? They look in the mirror.
The bubble mirror.
The bubble. They're like, ah! And then stop one of the Walgreens workers like, how many kid souls are in these potions? None? Zero? Zero? You're like,
he doesn't know what he's talking about. He works a night shift. He's tired. Possibly true.
I know the feeling. And she's like, you lied to us. So like, because at this point, like, she sent Izzy to get some salt and whatever, because that's what the great what's his name? the great he shall not be named, or that guy says like, oh, it works against bad spirits and whatnot. So at the moment when they're about to attack, like, nah, you die, teenagers, and they miss with the laser, because they have the freaking, I had it.
Force
Not that, the other one. They have the shot of a stormtrooper. They start shooting. So they miss. That fool runs away, and then they hit that bad aim. Like, you have to adjust the camera. These helmets. Another thing too with those damn helmets, you wouldn't think they had a tracking system, right? It's like a Boba Fett helmet. Anyways.
Stay tuned for more Star Wars.
Stay tuned for Star Wars. Andor is coming, I think, in November. There you go.
And there's the door.
Ooh.
Hey.
Andor. Tune in for more Andor. So, as Becca falls down, she picks up the sand and she does a quick half circle. I think it had to be a full circle, but it was a half. I think you used to do with the canicas, with the marbles. So we used to go like this to get a better aiming. Remember that? Used to play with marble, people? Come on.
Yeah.
You used to play with marbles?
I was a Pokemon guy.
How about the toppers?
No.
Topper, what? Oh, Pogs? Dude.
The Pogs, yeah.
Yeah.
See, there you go. We used to do it with the marbles. You go like this, make a circle, and then you get up. And anyways, she does a half circle like that. Next time we'll do a marble run.
I was a Pog champ.
I had my big ass slammer. It was the Jurassic Park one.
Yeah.
Just be hammering.
I don't even know. I don't know what I did.
Speaking of Jurassic Park. Hey.
This movie came out the year I was born.
Stop giving them Hey, we should do a Jurassic Park reviews. Anyways, moving on.
Yes, we should.
So she does that, and when she's doing it, her palm turns blue, but she hasn't noticed that. I just barely noticed that the 5th time I saw it. So she went like this. I thought she was bleeding or something, and then she did that, and it bounced back like a shield from the droids. She's like, you could do that? You could do that with Cell? She's like, what? Since when? Like, I guess since part 2. Since part 1. You have to be like Allison. She's like,
yeah.
Remember that? Yeah. She was raving with the salt. She's like, I don't care. I don't want you. I want Danny. Speaking of Danny, where's Danny at? Where's Allison at? Where's Max at?
No, they didn't want any of that.
I don't know.
They were mad about something that happened before that, and they forgot about that.
Ooh.
They're gonna bring them back like Scream for the next one. Bring the whole original cast, and they're all gonna have guns, just like the movie. They're all loaded.
So they, of course, they escape, and then the sisters, we fly. So we get a broom. She's like, "Where's mine? I don't know. Find something." We fly. So we get a broom, a Swiffer jet spray. And we get those, what do you call them? The Roombas?
Yeah, Roombas, yeah. It was like $2.50 a piece.
So Mary has a Roomba, and she's like, the guy told me that they have their mind of their own. He wasn't kidding. Look, Winnie, I'm surfing. Cowabunga. I couldn't start laughing.
No, I thought she had a hoverboard.
I know, me too.
Like,
I thought she had a hoverboard.
No, they got to keep with the housekeeping thing.
Uh-oh.
Cops.
They're looking for him right now.
What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Anyways, we're all over the place. So yeah, she is us a Ninja Turtle, and she's like, Sarah? He's like, yes. She's like, how are we gonna find them? He's like, I have no idea. And then like, so they're in the air. It's funny how she's like going like this. He's like, come on, Sarah. And what she tells Winnie and them, like, we got to do this before everybody starts running amok. And then she does her old catchphrase, like, amok. She's like,
come on.
Like, Sarah, don't make me come over here with this broom. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, you're gonna get off your broom and start whacking it with her? Which will be hilarious to see.
Steel chair.
So,
Yeah,
and
I
that
bet,
instance,
Sarah would have liked that
yeah.
back when she was in her slut era.
Oh,
She
a
still
boy.
was, man. She still
Still
was.
is.
She still got it.
Is. She still got it, bro.
You would think how many pregnancies, anyways. And they run. Becca Izzy runs
And
into
Victoria.
the door.
Hey, what? She's a witch, man. She ain't got no reproductive organs.
Oh my goodness, we're not getting into that.
That's canon.
Moving on. She probably ate them. Here, Winnie. Another. Anyways, this is not the Vitch. I mean, the one that came out that I was so disgusted. You saw that one?
The Blair bitch? I mean, the
No.
Blair witch?
The other bitch, the
Uh-huh.
Witch.
I'm not sure.
I don't want to bring that up. No promotion for that. So that what happens is they run to Gilbert the Gray shop, which is the Sanderson sisters' house. It's like, oh no, look, they're coming, this and that. He's like, what? You saw them? They're here? And then when they got next to the book goes.
A book woke
Oh
up.
my. She's like, what's that, Doc?
Mm-hmm.
So the eyeballs open and she's like, oh, look, it's open. He's like, oh, it worked? You're like, what do you mean it worked? She's like, yeah. You guys lit the candle? So like it worked. Like, Gilbert, you have explaining to do.
What did you do?
What do you do?
Gilbert.
It's like, I'm sorry, guys. I had to trick you guys. I was trying to plan them to bring them back, but I couldn't lit the candle because I piped it in already.
Because you know.
You know, I lay it thick. I couldn't stop. So she like,
Gilbert
ew.
the snake.
She's no, it's called Gilbert the plumber, man. You know, you lay down the.
I don't know what you're talking about, but okay.
He did one of those delivery boy commercials. So anyway, so she's like, ew, you're nasty, bro. He's like, what? You haven't tried it? It's like, no. We're like, well, that's your fault. Well, anyways, in that instance, he opens the book, and then the they call it the GPS, the beaming signal, the bat signal turns on.
Yeah. A beam.
Dude, that'd be funny. They zoom out and the beam is actually them with their faces. It's like the bat signal with the witches.
In
With
this
Winifred's faces like that, she's like,
that'd be something. It was more or less a mosquito fucking trap. Basically, that's what it was. Go into the light.
oh my goodness. So he said that Gilbert, that the book showed him how to create a candle. And then that's how he hit the candle and he made it in. You're right on. Did he kill another guy to make that candle? Who knows?
Up to no good, man.
Yeah.
So that's when the witches made it in. They kick in the door. It's like, Winnie, we're here. Book. And then she's like, wait, what does this smell? It smells like fresh linens. This smells like death no more. Where's my red towels? And then she goes like, yeah. And then she finds Becca and Izzy like, you two, come here. And then that's where Mary said, into the dungeon you go. Like, that's where I'm at right now. Let me out. So they opened the door and they kicked both of them. Dude, that was a nice kick. They both rolled. They were good stunt women. Yeah, I hope they did their own stunts. They tumbled down the stairs. They rolled it down. Like, I was like, ow, that actually hurt. Looked like it hurt.
Impressive.
I was like, good job. You took that like a champ. If it was you guys. Going to that question, will you guys do, if you were active, will you do your own stunt or let somebody else do it? Depending or?
Well, I mean, at this, if I was athletic, yeah, I would do my own stunts. I would hope I
Tom
would do my
Cruise
own
and
stunts.
shit, you know, like a Jackie Chan, broken ankles and ribs and shit.
What you mean if? I already am.
Damn.
I mean, it's all voice, but it's still acting.
Hey, you could hurt your larynx
Your
and stuff.
larynx. Your
Yeah.
larynx.
There's no still voice.
You could poke your eyes out by accident.
Damage
We
the
got somebody
vocals.
pushing my character off a building. Come here.
You'd shatter your chin.
Hey, if you're a method actor, hey, why not?
You could shatter your chin, Zac Efron style.
Oh, because he had a nut in his face. That's why. That's what happened.
What?
He had balls in his chin. That's why he smashed his chin. Anyways.
Man, I really thought you had like an interesting story there.
The first thing that comes to your mind is balls.
Nut chins and everything.
Balls on chin. That's the first thing you think about.
Because the last thing I saw was fucking, what's it called? Family Guy. With the episode of a ball chin.
Quagmire?
Oh.
Or that, what is it? Men in Black 3.
No, Men in Black 2. Oh yeah, 3. You're right. Get him. Wow. He's a Bologinian.
It was a stupid joke, but like, man, that shit gave it
Oh man.
He's a ball and what?
He's a Bologinian.
Because then they pull a scarf off and they're like, it's his weakness.
No, but he doesn't sock him, he kicks him, right? Like he like God.
Oh yeah.
He's just like, oh, and he jumps like 10 feet in the air and kicks him. He gives him the heel.
I wonder if he did his own stunts.
Oh my god, this is off the rails.
That was great.
This is beautiful. I love you guys.
Okay, he's a Bologinian.
He's a Bologinian.
Dude.
We'll be right back.
Just didn't expect that, man. I did not expect that. He pulls the thing down, and instead of just like normal uppercut, he just goes for the whole Cobra Kai.
The flying crane.
The flying crane, yeah.
That's movie magic.
Oh my goodness. All right, so they go in, they get trapped in the dungeon. And she does what's it called? A spell on that nobody could help you, nobody could save you, nobody could see you. So good luck. So they're trying to run up the stairs and it fucking eats it. You're like, ah!
They eat shit.
Eating shit complete. And then so that's when Senor Gilbert is going more into detail of his experience with the sisters. So like, yeah, I was a kid. I just got hung for my candy. I'm pretty sure it was Jay and Ice who did it to him. And I
kind of sad.
And I saw you overhead flying with the vacuum and the broom and the mop. And then I was chasing you guys to the grave. And then that's when I saw you blow up. Like, Mary's like, bye-bye. And Sarah's like, oh, no. And then Winnie is like, I'm stoned. So stoned down. So that's when she blows up. She's like, and then ever since then, I've been trying to bring you guys back. Which is good, right?
Yeah.
They're very intrigued with him. As far as
you're like, oh, you guys are really close. Yeah.
It was just a kiss. So
yeah, go ahead.
That's it. He was a familiar.
So he was a familiar. He was a fanatic, you know. So it's friendly. Like and they're like planning. I like how they're walking. And it's like, Winnie, what are we gonna do now? You know, are we gonna brew another potion? It's like, enough with the potions. I'm done with the potions. Want to live forever? I want to have the ultimate power. We're gonna do the spell. But Winnie, you've promised. But that thing expired 300 years ago already. So we're gonna do the Ultimus Maximus, Witchery Kakaras. But when they're talking, they're like going like this, and they turn, and they walk back, and they turn. Have you noticed that? And the other one's like this, and then she's going this way, and the other two are going like this. And that's when they tell Gilbert. He's like, yes. Do you have my hourglass? No. Like, okay, I don't need for you. Okay. You said hourglass with an H. Okay, yeah, I have that. So she puts it on the counter, and she does that. Your soul is mine type of thing with the hourglass. Nice. She goes, if you don't complete the task by the time the hourglass finish, you are dead. Your soul is mine. Uh-oh.
And then he just keeps flipping it like, oh, more time. Oh, more time.
And it's funny, either way you turn it, it's still going the same way. So So they're like, here's a shopping list for you that you need for us to complete our Maximus Powermus Power Up Powerness
Maximus Decimus Meridius.
Maximoff. See, it all ties in. So they write it down on Trusk's little mayor pamphlet. So he's off to do his thing. He's like, what are you guys gonna do? Like, while meantime you're doing that, I'm gonna get my blood of my enemy. So they're gonna kill that motherfucker.
He just wants his caramel apple.
The chocolate star.
I know we're missing stuff here and there, but hey, guys, we make it fun. So Billy the Butcher is back because so one of the thing that on the list is the head of a lover. So Winifred said, "Go get Billy's the Butcher's head." So of course Gilbert, knowing all about their past and future, he goes to the gravesite. He's like, "Man, you expect me to dig a hole in less than an hour? I'm gonna be dead." So he goes clink, and the thing just like, what? And it opens up. He's like, "Hey, what's up, dog?" He's like, "Ah!" And he runs away. He's like, "Wait, I'm a good zombie." Roll credits. He's like, "What? Oh, yeah, I need your help." He's like, "Why? You know the witches?" He's like, "Yeah, they're back." He's like, "Damn it, again?" He's like, "Yeah, but this time I have a plan to kill them for sure." He's like, "Are you in?" "Count me in, I win." So those two team up, right?
They're
and
in
become
cahoots.
best friends. And they're in cahoots now because he wants to kill him.
Now they're on the scavenger hunt together.
Don't
pretty
forget that they addressed his love life with Winnie during that, and he denied it.
Yeah.
Like, since
When
you
he
and
gets
Winnie
to
were
write them out.
lovers, and he's like, "No, I only had one kiss with her, and that's it. We're not lovers."
They're like,
Damn.
man, out of the like 300 years these witches were alive, they only had one dude that they kissed twice between them. Even though Sarah was the biggest thought.
She's the one went all the
Sarah
way
was
in
the
this
biggest
guy.
Yeah.
So eventually, because remember they were carrying Yerba Buena with them, which is good weed with them. Translation.
Yeah.
Got some good weed. They put it in a circle, and then Izzy's like, "What should we do?" "I don't know, homie." She's like,
Light it up.
so they sparked that shit up. Like, "Yeah, no, can I put it on the floor?" So they put the yerba buena in a circle, and then she lights that up, and all the essence are like hotboxing it inside the dungeon. They're like, "What should we do now?" They're like, "What the witches do?" They're like, they wave their hands in circles and they chant shit. They're like, "Okay, what should we say?" Like, "I don't know." So she's saying, "Please let us out. Let this please worn out," or some shit, and hate it as fuck. So all of a sudden, the thing bursts out, and poof, the stairs are back. You're like, "Man, that's some good shit." Like, I know, right? But and
Yeah.
then like you see her hand, her palm glow blue. It looks like she had like a little lightsaber. It's like,
Right?
good. She's a good
She had
witch.
that Palpatine power.
The witches got the force lightning. I mean, it tracks.
Yeah.
They got the force.
So yeah, so
Ascendant.
so after that they get off and they're like, "Oh, we'll try to look for the book," because they're trying to find the book. They find the book, and the book is like, "Ah, bitch, you ain't taking me." So he goes back to the shelf, like, "What should we do?"
Look, he's all nervous. He's sweating.
I know.
I saw that.
He's perspiring. He's like, "Please don't look at me." But you see how many copies of the same shit they had, or just I feel like it was just not real. I don't know.
I mean, it was a gift shop, of course.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, so she finds he's trying to take it. It didn't work. The book goes back, because it's incantation. Like either way, you cannot use your Yerba Buena again and whatever and reverse the spell. But no, of course not. So wasn't bad. Next best thing, called the mayor, like ran on her homegirl. She's like, "Hey, dog, like what happened? Your homegirl's having your daughter's having a birthday. A party at your house with boys. With boys? Yeah, nobody's there. Oh hell, no, I can't have that." Because he was in line for his caramel apples, so.
And then he's
She's
like,
like,
"Hey,
"Oh."
Donald Trump, hold my place in line." Oh, it was Satan. Sorry.
He tells him, "Go ahead, you could have it." He's like, "You could have my spot." I was like, What do you think was
No,
gonna
he said
happen?
save my spot.
Oh, yeah, save a spot.
Yeah,
You don't want
yeah,
to give
okay.
a spot up. Those apples legit actually look pretty bomb.
yeah.
Those were some Disneyland apples.
So when I know, right? So the mayor goes back home, and then we see the sisters at the carnival. So they're like rotten apples, rotten apples.
Uh-oh.
Uh oh, oh. Sorry.
Do we eat the poison apple?
She's
You
like,
know
don't
what?
announce the poison apple before. She goes, don't announce what it is. You know, let them have the poison.
Let 'em
And
eat.
she walks away, and then she goes, you amateur.
Mhm.
Look at that, Mr. Bass over there with his guitar collection. Anyways, moving on. Then after that, which is a funny part of it, we see a what's the drag queen-ish? Sanderson's sister, Page Off, I think it was, a contest.
It was a contest, yeah, Halloween costume.
Yeah, it was just a
contest.
costume contest because the
Yeah.
other ones were full girls.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
RuPaul was actually there.
Was
She
it?
was Sarah. Yeah,
Yeah.
she was Sarah in the group that she was like the bigger one was like.
Oh, wow. Look at him go.
Yeah,
Mm.
no, it was you could tell. She got that like Divas, you know, like. But no,
So
this,
she
right
walks.
before that too.
I
it
didn't
was
notice
funny.
those RuPaul.
I don't
Yeah.
know either. I'm sorry.
They were walking by after that fake witch. They were like, "Are you ladies looking for the stage?" And like, Psh, always. Like,
No, yeah.
Yeah.
so true.
Hit my stripper music.
Hmm.
So yeah, they found it, and then Mary goes up to one of the guys like, so this is how I look like? I look fabulous.
Yeah.
He goes, here's another guy. I was like, oh shit,
Like, girl, we're beautiful.
we're beautiful. Like, we're power to you, dog.
No, I like how the guy was just like,
Yeah. He was,
So what should we call you guys? The originals. So yeah, so they made it. They did the thing, and then of course they didn't win the pageant. It's like, what do you mean we didn't win? It was the girls, right, or the guys?
the
who won
actual
it?
girls, yeah.
The actual girls won it.
They were so confident in winning too. So it's sad, sad and funny part about it.
So of course they go ape shit, like, oh, of course you don't want these posers, get them out of the stage. So they kicked them out, and they sing that rendition of "I'm Gonna Get You." I didn't like that song with them. I don't know, it came off wrong. What do you think?
oh, it was
I
fine.
enjoyed it.
I'm gonna get
enjoyed
you.
it.
I'm gonna get you. Am I? And then the rest of the people saying, I'm like,
It was just basically like part one, you know, winning the crowd again.
just put that spell on you again. There's no, you know.
I put a spell on you.
There you go. See, give me some sexy coming from bass right now.
You can't play the same song.
I know, yeah. It was,
At least a remake, an EDM version of it.
nah, nobody likes EDM.
Fucking dubs. Nobody likes dubstep.
Dubstep is for pussies.
Cable would have came out. Hey, it's a Disney went out. Like dubstep pussy and walks by. Like, what the hell is that? Someone dressed up as Cable? Oh my god. So they so sisters, we fly. So they fly, and then they zombify the people, and they're like, we need to get the mayor. As bass over there roars. You hear him? He goes,
Mhm.
anyways. So the people are doing the wannabe Michael Jackson Thriller dance, or was it a updated? I don't know what the fuck that was.
It was a choreographed dance.
It looks like a flash mob type of thing.
Mhm.
Anyway, so they're like, find me the mayor, and they're all going slow. Like, how come you're fucking slow? Hurry up.
Yeah.
They wanted the train from Busan zombies, man, to go after.
Yeah.
They wanted the full speed zombies, not these dancing, twirling around. I will stay alive. They should have played that one, Stay Alive or some shit. I don't know.
Staying Alive by the Bee Gees.
There you go. Staying alive. As that is happening, we see the team up of Billy the Butcher and Gilberto. So they're almost getting everything almost done. They almost have it all.
They got their checklist. It's like kiss a random stranger, Uh,
Pick up a
Yeah,
flower.
yeah.
policeman's force. It's like they're in Vegas with scavenger hunt.
Shit, man. Then the sisters see the daughter, and then they have a. They see the what's it called? They're like, because they're trying to find them, and they're like, oh, there's no someone stupid to lead us to the mayor, right? And of course, it was the boyfriend or whatnot. He's running like, oh, they're right there. And then they're coming, and then that's when Becca and Izzy are like knocking on the door, like, there's the evil witch trying to kill your dad. And Cassie's like, whatever. After you got me grounded. And then that's when you see the Sanderson sisters flying over, like, is that the sisters? And they walk in. And of course, they knock over the door power that they have. And then we have a star appearance by Amazon. No, by what's her name? The Echo. That girl, Alexa.
Oh, Siri.
Alexa,
Yeah, Alexa.
the woman trapped in the box.
Winnie, there's a woman stuck in this box. Well, that's after Winnie tells Sarah, "Hey, buddy, spread out."
They were
Yes,
all scared
sir.
too. She's like,
Spread.
hell no.
Yeah.
Sarah's like, yeah. She likes.
She was doing the splits.
She tried to spread out.
Not
She's
like
like,
that.
she's like, not like that, you idiot. She's like, he pushes her to the fucking other room.
She's used to that.
She gets that abused, man. Man, those two between Mary and Sarah is fucking hilarious, dude. And then
Yeah.
when he's playing the straight face, dude, I've been rolling the whole set. What do you think? Working with them three.
I already live with.
I couldn't imagine.
So yeah, so that's when they met. Like, oh, there's a little lady in the box. So, anyways, so they finally get to the point where they're gonna see they're gonna catch Becca and them. And then she's like, I'm here. And then like she goes now. And then the Cassie and Izzy go around them really quick with the sand, and they're trapped in there. They're like in the top run of this track.
Because they're slugs.
So she's like, sorry, you are trapped in salt. You're not gonna get out ever until the sun comes out. This is your fate. And she's like, no, we're not. She gets Sarah, right? And she goes, let's see if it works. Boom.
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 Yeah.
Boom. Sarah's like, what
Poor
the
Sarah, man.
She would get sliced open. And then that's when the mayor shows up. Like, all right, guys, party's over. Like, oh, scary costumes. And then what's her name? Winnie's like, get a little closer. And she's like, she's about to get him. And then she's like, no. Like, I don't care what it is. Get them out of here. So he goes back to the thing, right? To
his
the
apple line.
To the apple line.
Mm-hmm.
And then the other girls are like cool now. It's like, yeah, man, I wanted to hang out with you, but not with him. It's like, why not? It's like, you make fun of people. You make fun of us. We're not cool. It's like, oh, I thought you guys want to hang out with me. Like, no, like only us three. Like, we hate guys. It's like, oh.
Just a dumb himbo.
Yeah. I don't make fun of you guys.
Calling us
You just
names.
call it weird.
And then that moment you see back in the garage, you're like, oh, hope is lost. But then Mary sees her vacuums. Girls, come here. Come here.
They got a mind of their own.
So they come and start sucking up all the salt. He's like, and then we're
Smart.
Couldn't
free.
they just push the salt away with their brooms then?
That's true, right?
Yeah, that's true. Or blow it.
Yeah, but the Winchesters are on the way.
The muskets. Oh my goodness.
Damn it, Sam.
Yeah.
Go on.
It's not about
So
supernatural.
after they fly off, and Cassie is like, "What is that?" And boom, they capture Cassie. And then what's her name? Becky. Right? Her name is Becky. Becca. There you go. Becca's like, stop, and she goes like this, and her storm power comes out like.
Oh, no, the Palpatine powers.
And then Izzy's like, what was that? It's like, I don't know. Are you a witch? I don't know. Where's you descended from? I don't know. Do you got your powers from the Mother Witch? Maybe. I don't know.
The Mother Witch.
Who's your mother? I I don't know. I would love some fucking backstory. All of a sudden, here you
I
go.
just woke up one day and that was me.
And that's me. It's like we've been practicing so long. I went to Harry Potter World and I came back from Universal and I had these powers.
Yeah,
Mm.
it really could have been like a couple lines, and then you're like, oh, she came from.
I was expecting, a descendant. You know, it would have been cool. Or
Especially since they tied so much into that with this other chick who
or
ended
it could
up
be
not
Sarah's
doing
long
anything.
lost daughter. You never know. Like one of them
Long-lost
that got
daughter.
away. Could be, right? Different ages.
Palpatine.
Palpatine. Or she just what? She cloned herself?
Do it. Do it.
Did
Do
she
it.
cancel it? Did she clone herself from Smog or Smoke, whatever her name is?
We'll
I
never
don't
know. We'll never know.
In the forest, everything is conveniently ready. The head is there, the potion's there, and of course she calls Book, and then the blood is like, but you need the blood of your enemies. And she goes, and Mary's like, oh, that's gotta hurt. I felt that. She sprinkles the blood. And they start doing she started chanting the ritual, you know, they have to say it, 7 times? 9 times? Some shit like that.
I don't know.
So they start saying it, and then of course the kid's like, stop, you shouldn't do that. You should read the warning. He's like, nobody has time for warnings. And then Sarah goes like this by accident.
Nobody reads the user license agreements.
We just agree. And then Sarah goes like this, and lightning comes out of her. She's like, what? She has like purple lightning comes out of her.
Yeah.
And then Mary's like, oh, look, Winnie, me too. And she started missing
That's
it.
cute.
And then Mary's like, pew, 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 pew. She's like, I could do this too. Like, pew, pew, pew. And she goes, she puts it away. And then, what's her name? Becca's trying to do it too, but she gets power to the gut. She's like, oh, like, please don't stand up. I'm like, sit down. She keeps shooting her, so she stay down.
Boops him.
And then they save Cassie, and then Izzy's running, and Sarah, Winnie is like, go after him. And then Sarah's like, shoots at Winnie. She's like, excuse me? She grew balls at that moment, and she's like, I am been a loyal sister to you. You've been nothing but me to me. Like, I'm going to be respected. And then she goes, shut up. Okay, Minnie, I'm going.
Yeah.
Her balls disappeared too. She's like, oh, Mary's like, I'd like to apologize for her and me too. I would never undermine you.
Yeah.
It's crazy how
inside
they put them right in line. I thought it would be like a mutiny, but no mutiny here.
We need some power top.
So in the moment they get the book back, of course, and then and that's when Becky is talking to Winnie. She's like, "You have a choice. You don't have to do this no more." He's like, "Excuse me, child. Salem has did this to me." It's like, "I'm not talking to you." And then the book is like undecisive, like, to go this way.
Like, huh?
All of a sudden, the book has a conscience. That's bullshit. Well, whatever. They give him a pass. They write that in at the last minute. I guess the book has a mind of its own.
It's alive.
The case of Airbud, where they're calling a dog, to one side.
Come here, boy. Come here, boy. You know you love me. And then they were like, no, he's mine. I spend money on him.
Yeah, when he brought out the newspaper.
I know. And he goes to him and just to bite his hand, and he takes it away.
Yeah.
That's right. That's what I thought.
This one.
That's
That's our little review of Airbud for everyone.
Fucking love that movie. I used to cry when he died.
He didn't die.
I thought he almost did. He got hit by a car. Oh no, that's Homeward
life,
Bound.
he's long.
That's Homeward
In fact, I
Bound.
don't even think it was just one dog.
They used the dogs from Cuccio or Cuccio. What's his name? Cuccio?
Yeah, no, culo. All right, next. Come on.
No, Cuccio, the one that kills people.
Anyway.
So the book goes to that guy, and he runs away, of course. And he's like, Book, you traitor. And the sister, the girls. So, anyways, the girls reconvene in the forest somewhere, and then Weenie calls the sisters back. Like, we don't need the book. I already know it by heart.
She had a trick up her sleeve.
But dude, how many times she did the life potion, and she doesn't remember the life potion without the book, and now she knows this one without
Well,
just by
It's like
looking at it in
similar.
5 seconds.
well, look. Naturally, they told her don't do that, so she actually paid extra attention to that one.
Ah,
Just curiosity. Just what happens if
so I should do that to my kids. Don't love your kids. I could love them more.
What?
Oh, because you said don't. You told them not to do it, and they want to do it more.
Yeah, you spike their curiosity by telling them not to do it. That's pretty
Okay,
much
that's
it.
what I'm saying. Like, I'm not gonna love my kids, so I could love them more.
I don't know how that correlates together. Like,
Maybe you should read the agreement first.
There you go. I should
there's no like strings
parallel.
attached to what you're saying. Yeah, it's on its own separate path.
There you go. It's a multiversal late night. Anyway, so they start doing the chant, and then the book is like, what? So she opens to the book to the powerless Miss Maximus Power warning label. It says this might cause indigestion and diarrhea. But anyway, so
we've been to Walgreens.
Yeah.
no, so it says that you'll give up the thing that you love most or acquire most or something that you hold dearest to yourself. And that's where I correlate Thanos right there when he's trying to get the
Yeah, it
soul.
was Red Skull. Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I got that Thanos seems like you have to give up something to get the Maximus power. To give up the soul stone.
Yeah. The only difference is you don't have to be conscious of it for the book.
Be conscious.
Take it. It just takes it.
That's
Whereas
true.
for the soul stone, you gotta. It's
gotta
always
bring
a life. Like what if
A
you
life for a
valued
life?
like what if you valued your
dog.
shoes more than anything? Then it's like, all
Walkman.
right, get your shoes, and then you get power. Like also, no, you straight up got to kill somebody.
Oh
Yeah,
shit.
not only you gotta kill them, but just imagine the drag. You're bringing them along.
That's true.
It's kind of there's a story in the Bible about that, right? Where the dude like kind of
Yeah. Oh yeah, the
burning
Moses
bush. Yeah, it was all weed, and he kind of got high. He heard the voices.
Oh my goodness.
Sacrifice your kid.
Oh, we're not touching this. Moving on.
Then he
So
changed his
that's
mind.
what the
Like,
one.
just kidding. All right.
Yeah. That
So the-
bipolar disorder kicked in. And he's like, "Oh, what am I doing?"
Oh my goodness. He's already slaughtered him. So after that, they finish reading the warning. She gets Winnie gets all the power. She finally, the power is mine. You're like Ray Skull, And then she has the all-powerful Sith Lord is here.
The power.
She's
She
like-
gets all jacked.
Yeah.
Now she talks like this. The power is mine now. All shall bow down to the Winnie the Pooh.
Salem is mine.
Winnie, you grew balls.
Everybody got all the sisters got a little boost of energy when she
Yeah.
did that. But then
Of
go
course.
on.
Of course, after a while, Becky comes out like, you didn't read the warning. Like, so what, child? I'm all powerful.
That
It
spell's
says here.
expired.
It tastes like milk. No, she says, it gives up the thing that you hold most dearest. She's like, who cares? I have all the power. And all of a sudden, he's like, Winnie, I don't feel too good. I don't want to die. She busted
Mr.
Tom
Stark.
Holland.
Mr. Stark, I'm not feeling so good.
She's like, she's
The
holding him
wind's
like
taking
this,
away my
caressing him.
fingers.
Yeah.
They want to say it. Man. I'm sorry, I was dying after that. So yeah, so they get snapped. They turn into sparkly dots. Mary and Sarah. She's like, what? My
It
sisters.
was the only way.
What? I know. That was a 1 in 1 million chance, or whatever it was.
Yeah. 1
Damn,
in
you so
14
stoned.
billion. Or something like that.
She's like, what is this feeling I'm feeling? It feels like I have a heart now. All of a sudden. She's like, my powers ain't nothing without my sisters. Please.
She
Is there
grew
anything you could do?
conscious.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
She grew her conscience, her conscience. Her Jimmy the Creepy Cricket finally
Maybe
landed on her
there
shoulder.
is something under all that wretchedness.
Book, tell me there's a way. Book's just like,
If I was the book, yeah, I wouldn't even give it a second thought. I'd just be like, live with
somebody
that
please
shit.
put a hand up. Somebody.
So she wanted, as soon as she became all powerful, she doesn't want the power. I was like, oh, come on. At least she could have taken a little bit of revenge out after that.
Yeah,
Make it
you
worth
think
it.
she would have been a little more heartless,
Ragey.
considering they were down with sucking the souls out of children.
Exactly, right? All of a sudden, I don't want my sisters. It's when you're punking up the.
sisters.
It's when you're punking everybody and then you get hit in the chin with the nuts. What are they
What?
called?
The same-
When you get with the Bulgarians?
the
Well, I'm just trying to
Baltinians-
figure.
But from Men in Black, that shit, what's it
I'm
called?
just trying to figure out who hit you in the ball, like who hit you in the chin with their balls, like who did that to you, bro?
No, the
You
Men in
keep
Black
bringing
one.
it up. You keep bringing it up.
It's
like,
the Bulgarians. What's it called?
Dude.
What?
They hit my chin with their balls. They teabagged me when I was young.
Whoa.
The Bologinians. The
Yeah,
Bologinians.
that motherfuckers. Anyways, Balchins. I was talking about Thanos. He has a nut for a chin.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure, buddy.
Sorry. Let's wrap this.
Wrap it up.
So Winnie is like distraught. She's like, I don't want to have these powers without my sisters. You know, I wanted to rule the world with my sisters. And then that's when is there anything you could do to undo this? She's like, I renounce these powers. I don't want them no more. And she's like, well, I know this spell. And then the book opens up. Like, all right, I'll help you out. She opens up, and it says the spell for reuniting. It says, and like, yeah, do it. I don't care. Like, does it matter if you lose your powers? She's like, yeah, I'll do anything for my sisters. And so she reads it, and then she's like, where they at? Like, this spell doesn't bring them back to you. You go what they are. I was like, oh, he tricked you.
I'm
So
pretty
she
sure there's
gets-
another spell in there that brings them back to her.
Probably.
Yeah. So she gets snapped, you know, she turns to dust, and then all of a sudden all this light butter like a firefly surround the rest of the cast. You know, she's like, I'm on peace, thank you. In that moment we see Billy the Butcher and Billy the Grant come out of the corner like, free Sanderson sisters. Like, oh, what happened? Oh, they died already. Like, okay. So Billy the Butcher, since they're dead, I guess he gets to go bye-bye with them. So he gets to put to sleep like a base over here. So he's
Hey.
died. And then that's it. They walk down with the book. The Sanderson sisters, they do the crip walk down the block. And yeah, so are they bad or good witches? Who knows? Are they going to be sucking souls or sucking, anything else they would like to suck? But are they going to uphold the peace in Salem now? Or are they going to be conjuring stuff
Once a
moving
witch,
forward?
always a witch, man. They hate kids. They don't get the benefit of the doubt.
Are they going to
Slow
switch
redemption.
over?
Nope.
No, I'm talking about the new covenant. Izzy, Becky,
The
and
new
and-
covenant.
Yeah, the new covenant.
They left it
Well, you-
open for a sequel of some sort.
So in the post-credit scenes, we see Binks jump to this box. It said BF number 2, which is Black Flame Candle number.
Dude.
And that is our review of Hocus Pocus 2. Final thoughts before we get the hell out of here.
Hocus.
I think it would have been a lot more interesting if it were not campy ass Disney.
Yep.
I think the story could have been much darker. And
Yeah,
like,
horror.
even if they made like an adjacent version of it, you know, like took the source material and did their own version.
Well, look at the first
Uh,
one, how it was too. It was a little bit more darker than this.
What do you mean it was campy as shit too, though? It wasn't even Disney,
Yeah, it
or
was,
was it?
yeah.
Yeah, it was.
Well,
Hey,
yeah.
How many
Oh,
times did they
little-
say this is just Hocus Pocus? Like 15 times in the first 30 minutes. But I don't know if anyone played The Witcher 3, but there are characters that are very similar to the witches in this. So I hope that they end up on the next season of The Witcher on Netflix.
The Witcher. Yeah.
Because
Who,
they're
the
pretty
coming
Tradition
good.
out.
Sisters?
I think it's wrapped
Yeah.
up, right? The season 3.
Yeah.
Can't wait. Can't wait.
I'm
Gotta
hoping
get
to
on
see
it.
the sisters. Because especially now, I'm like, man, I want to see a darker version. And theirs was
Well,
very
they remember they introduced that witch in season 2. It's pretty crazy.
well, I mean, there's lots of witches, but
Yeah, but the
there's
main
like,
witch.
yeah, I don't know.
Sick.
And I want to see it happen though. There's the witches of the swamp or something, and they do favors for the town around them, and
Yeah.
they have people cut off their ears and they give it to them, and then they put them
The fuck?
like all around so they can hear everything that happens. It's crazy.
Damn, I gotta watch that shit now.
Yeah. So
I like.
How about you, Bass? What's your final thoughts on this?
Final thought, certified fresh. It was like I could bear it.
Basic. And compare this to
Yeah.
episode 1.
Oh, well, I mean, am I critiquing the episode or am I critiquing the movie?
I mean, the movie episode. I mean,
Oh yeah,
part
if
1.
it was a movie, yeah, I would never watch that movie ever again. I just can't. You know, it's too. I don't know. But this one was definitely better.
yeah, it was.
You can.
you could actually follow it.
I like. It was just fun. It was fun to watch. It was humorous. I liked it.
Yeah, I feel the same way. You know, like this one had a little bit more better song than the other
A little bit
one.
more spice.
Had a little more production. You know, had a little actually a different direction. You know, I don't know if they do come back, what they're gonna what kind of role they're gonna play,
It's just how the witches were so indifferent
Or-
to everything, you know.
or did they
That's
bring
pretty funny.
back their parents or their evil witchers, or they bring the Witcher in here.
They got to bring the Witcher in there,
Yep.
or the
So-
Winchesters.
Crossover.
They got to bring Dean and Sam, along with Cassius.
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 All right, guys.
That was
Go
a
ahead.
wrap up of Hocus Pocus 2. We'll see you later.
With that being said, you can close it any better. Tit man. Go for the homie base and Hickatus dose. I am the good zombie. This is and has been the Scary Corner Hocus Pocus Review 2. Coming with you next week with Hellraiser and Hellraiser
Hellraiser.
Go
episode.
race some.
I hope I can sleep the next time. So yeah, guys. Buenas noches. I se la lavan. Until next time. Much love. And remember, if you guess our total correct ages, you win a gift card. Much love. Peace. Till next time. Wrong intro. Bye.